Hello everybody, welcome back. You can probably tell from the title already that this is going to be a favorites video. I haven't done one in a long time. I can't remember the last time I did one. That mostly because I don't go out often enough and buy new things in order to classify or justify doing another favorites video. But since it has been a long time, I figured, what the hey, let's just do one. So my first favorite are these Maybelline color tattoos, and the first one I have is number 30 Pomegranate Punk, and it is a really pretty deep burgundy pomegranate color. It has nice shimmer, and I really wanted a color like this just because I don't have anything like it, and I thought it would look super pretty on, and it actually is really pretty on. And I got another one. I got this one and another one for Christmas, and I really like them together. So this one is from the Metal collection, and it is number 55 Inked in Pink. So it is this light shimmery rose color. Okay, there we go, now it's picking up. It's kind of the color of my nails, but lighter and pinkier, and it's like a frosted pink. It's really pretty. I'm wearing it today, along with the other one I'm going to show you. But I'm wearing it in the outer corner because, I don't know, I didn't want to wear a really dark color. And the last one that I have is number 70 and Barely Branded. This one is probably my favorite one that I have, just because it looks so much like Naked Lunch from MAC. It is like a light golden brown kind of color, although it looks a lot darker and more yellow on camera, but it's this really gorgeous golden color, and when you put it on, which this is the crease color that I'm wearing today, it's a really nice like highlight color, and I really like these. I kind of hope that they release a new like line of matte ones or glossy ones that don't have so much shimmer in it. If they were to, I would want like a peach color. I think that would look amazing on like a glossy peach that doesn't dry matte, it dries like glossy. I think that would look gorgeous. But even if they weren't to do like a matte collection, I think if they were to release like a lavender, lilac, purple with a little bit of shimmer in it, I think that would be gorgeous. So my next favorite is another eyeshadow, actually 88 eyeshadows, I guess, in two different palettes, so they each have 88 colors in them, and I got them from Coastal Scents. And the first one that I have here is the Metal Mania palette, but they have tons of awesome colors, and I love all of them. This color palette is gorgeous. It has a lot of like neutral shades, and they're all shimmery, so if you really want like a shimmery palette, then this is the one to go to. And I got this one as well as the warm palette. This is what the warm palette looks like, so there's a lot of neutrals, and there's a really bad glare, but you should be able to see the colors. So there's a lot of like whites and all those colors, but there's also some browns and really nice colors as well. So those are my eyeshadow favorites. My next favorite is a lip product. A lot of beauty gurus talk about them, and they're the Maybelline baby lips. I have 3 of them. I don't know where the other one is. It's blue and pink, and it's called Quenched, and it's just clear. I'm not a big fan of that one, just because I feel like after you put it on, after like 5 minutes, it gets really sandy on your lips. These two, they came in a little set for Christmas, and this one is from their regular line, and I don't even know what color it is. 30 in Peach Kiss, and it is a gorgeous color. This is my favorite. It's peach color and has a little bit of shimmer, so when you put it on your lips, it just looks, your lips look pretty much matte, but they have like a little bit of that orangeness, and they have sparkle. Now this one is the limited edition that came out at Christmas time. I'm not sure if you can still get it. This one is in 70 Coral Crush. Looks like this. So it is a bright, almost orange coral color, exactly what it's called, and if you put on too much, your lips really go bright orange. Put on a little bit. So you can see my lips are definitely brighter. And it smells really good. I like it. So those are my 2 lip favorites. I have one more lip favorite, and this one is the Blistex Lip Medix thing. I put this on before bed. It looks kind of gross. It's just yellow. And it helps chapped lips, and especially since it's so dry here, because it's kind of snowy, but it's not. So it's always dry, really, in the wintertime. That has been my best friend. One of my last beauty favorites, beauty makeup products, is a blush, and I'm not one to wear blushes often because my face literally goes red all the time, except for right now. I am wearing a little bit of blush, and it's this one. This one is the Essence brand blush, and it's from the Breaking Dawn Part 2 last collection, they had a collection come out, and I have almost every single item from this collection. And this one is the only blush that they came out with, and it is in number 1, Renesmee Red, and it is this deep red color, and it is so pretty. I really like red blushes because, and it's matte too, which is the best thing. I'm not a big fan of sparkly blushes. I don't know, I don't like it. And I don't really like pink blushes either, because when my face naturally blushes, I go red, I don't go pink. So this one is my favorite, and it's like the only blush I own other than the little e.l.f. ones that come with the little 2-in-1 pack, and I never use that. I only use the mirror in there. My last beauty favorite, or sort of beauty favorite, is this Taylor Swift Wonderstruck perfume, and it is gorgeous. I got the, what is it, 100 milliliters. This is what the box looks like, and I think it has really cute packaging. I love this. I'm not a really big fan of the little jingles, but it is really pretty. And when you see it in person, it looks kind of like that. So how it's picking up its iridescence in it. It's pretty. And it smells good too. I have another favorite. It's kind of beauty related, but it's not. It's something that I use, especially when it's really dry out. And it is my Equate Cocoa Butter Lotion. My hands are the first things to get really dry in the winter, as well as my lips. My lips are second, but my hands are first. And so especially like right in like my knuckles, and this is really helpful. I apply a lot of it at a time because I really like my hands to be moisturized, and this entire bottle has lasted me like several months. I think I got it at the beginning of the summer, and I still have tons left. I turn it upside down just so it's easier to squeeze out, but I have lots left. And it was 97 cents from Walmart when I went to the States when I got it. So for under $1, well, a little over $1 including tax, this has really helped me out, and it is awesome. So I'm going to repurchase it once I run out, but that won't be for another month, I hope. My other favorites for this month that are not beauty related are a little bit more fun. So my first favorite, and I hope everybody would agree that this would be their absolute favorite if they did get one. I got an iPad mini a couple weeks ago, not at the beginning of the month, kind of midway through, and I have literally used this every single day. It has become my new best friend. I got this case on Amazon, as well as a screen protector, which is on right now, for $9. It was awesome, and I really like it. The only thing I don't like about this case is that it doesn't have a little section along, like it's not ribbed right here in order to include a smart cover, which I think I'm going to get eventually for my iPad. But I can always cut it out. It was $9. I mean, it was a great purchase. As for the iPad mini, I wasn't able to get one on Boxing Day or any time near Christmas because they were sold out everywhere. So it wasn't, yeah, it was last week Wednesday when I got it. My dad called Staples just to see if they had any, because I had him order, I was going to have him ordered online for me that day, and he decided to call Staples, and they had 2 in stock, and I really wanted the black one, but they didn't have it. They only had the white one, so instead I got the white one, and honestly, I didn't notice much of a difference between the black one and the white one. My iPod is black, and that's what my iPod looks like, and my iPad is white, so there is a huge size difference between the iPod Touch and the iPad. This is the 4th generation iPod, which I've had for 2 years, and I've used every single day, and I absolutely love it. This is just a giant version of my iPod, and I bring this to school. That's the reason why I got it, so I could take notes on my iPad and not have to bring my laptop, and it is awesome. I love it so much. That is why it's probably my #1 favorite of the month of January. So I'm going to be moving on to movies, and then music, and then books, and then other, and I am done. So my first favorite of the month would have to be this movie. I went to go see it in theaters last Tuesday by myself because my sister didn't want to go with me, my friends had classes, my dad's like, there's no way I'm going to go see that movie with you. So I went to go see it by myself, and I went to go see Les Mis. So that is my awesome ticket. I went to go see it at the 4:15 show. Yeah, and around there. And it was really good. It was 2.5 hours, and let me just say, if it's still available in your movie theater, definitely go see it, because I don't think watching it online or even renting it once it comes out will do it justice. You have to be there in order to listen to the music and to have the huge surround sound like surrounding you the entire time. It's incredible. And my second movie favorite, don't judge me, it is the One Direction All for One movie. It's like a mini documentary type thing, documenting their lives, and I found it really funny. They didn't play any One Direction music in here, or they didn't have any interviews with the band. They just had interviews with random people from like popular culture and one of like Harry Styles' friend, and it was kind of interesting, but I did learn a lot about them that I didn't know beforehand. And if you actually get this on DVD, which I paid under $5 for this, it came with The Wild Stallion, another movie. It has Miranda Cosgrove in it. So yeah, it was definitely a favorite. And my last movie favorite, because you have to have at least 3 movies. I am a film major, so I do think I need to have a few movie favorites for the month of January. It would definitely be Pride and Prejudice, starring Keira Knightley and Matthew McFadyen. I completely fell in love with it. I'm going to be doing a review this coming Sunday on all the Pride and Prejudices, like everything that involves it. The book, the movie, the BBC miniseries, as well as the new Lizzie Bennet Diaries, the modern adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. So stay tuned for that. When I do post it, I will post a link down below, but it will be up next Sunday compared to today. So look forward to that. But Pride and Prejudice, the movie, oh my gosh, it was the best thing ever. I absolutely loved it. I've seen it maybe 2 or 3, maybe 5 times already, and every time I just cannot get over Matthew McFadyen's facial expressions. He is the background on my iPod right there. Can you see it? Yeah, he's the background, and I absolutely love him, and just the way he portrays Darcy, or William Darcy, I think it's 10 times better than Colin Firth. But for more opinions, stay tuned for my video on it, and that is my last movie favorite of the month of January. Now, onto music. I have a lot of music favorites because I listen to a lot of music, and my music tastes really change, like weekly, daily basically. As soon as I hear a new song and I really like it, my tastes change. Anyway, so I have Taylor Swift's new CD, Red. I got it for my birthday, and I put it on my iPod, and I absolutely love it. I'm not a fan of every single song, I'm going to say. I think it's a very depressing album, but my favorite song is Starlight, and it is number 15. This is just the original version because I didn't think the deluxe version was worth it, but Starlight's my favorite song on this album, and all of the ones that she basically released before the album was released, I really like those ones too. So definitely worth checking out. I've also been really interested and been listening to her other 2 albums, Fearless and Speak Now. I've gotten these for my past 2 or 3 birthdays when they first came out. I got this one when it came out, and I got this one after it came out. But these 2 are her much better albums, and I absolutely love them. My last favorite music pick of the month of January is the One Direction album, Take Me Home, and I have the yearbook edition, and it looks really weird. It's like a mini book, but when you open it up, the CD is right here. So yeah, I really like it. I honestly love every single song on this album, except for 2. I do not like Little Things. I'm sorry if you're a fan of that song. I don't know, I just find it really slow. I think it's because Ed Sheeran wrote it, and I'm not a fan of his music or the way that he writes his songs. The lyrics, they're very good. They're very inspirational. I just don't like those songs. And I also do not like Over Again, which was also written by Ed Sheeran. Yeah, those are the only 2 songs I really don't like. But other than that, every other song on this album is amazing. My favorite song would be Nobody Compares, which is a bonus track on this CD. And my other ones are Kiss You, They Don't Know About Us, and She's Not Afraid. Those are my other favorites from this album. And there's like no slow songs other than the 2 I mentioned that I don't like. But it's really awesome. Now on to novel/book favorites of the month of January. I haven't been reading as often as I probably should, but I've been really busy with school, and that is a justifiable excuse in my mind. So my first favorite, and I only have one favorite, but I have 2 copies of the one favorite, is Pride and Prejudice. I am on page like 20. But it has to be a favorite. I think it's a classic. So this is the one that I got from the library, and it's actually really thick. Like, I don't know. And it's in Old English, and I really don't understand Old English. I know it would take me a lot longer than 3 weeks to read it, so I went out and I purchased my own copy, and it looks like this, and it is gorgeous. This was $10 at Chapters, and I think it's worth it. It was on sale. It was originally much more than that. I don't know. Will it say it? No, it's not going to say it on the inside, but it's hardcover, and it's gorgeous, and I've been reading it, and in this version I've gotten a little bit further, and I almost feel like this one is more current English than this version. I feel like they updated it and adapted it, or whatever the word is, but yes, it's definitely a favorite. So stay tuned for the book review on this novel next weekend, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. I have 2 last quick favorites. I'm not going to touch on them too much because obviously they're self-explanatory, but my first favorite is these Canada 2012 gloves. It's been really cold here, so these are awesome, and they have like fleece on the inside, so they are so warm. And my last favorite, which I know I talk about all the time, is my comb. It is a huge comb. Like, look at it to the side of my face. It is huge. This is the only thing I use to brush my hair, so it has to be a favorite because I like my hair and I like this comb. Thank you very much for watching. That is my January 2013 / all of 2012 favorites. I will see you guys later. Bye.